Like any undergraduate in SMU, Sherman was not an exception from the rest of his schoolmates who wishes to graduate from SMU within 4 years. Determined to ensure that he would be able to do so, he set aside 15 minutes to map out the modules that he will take till he graduates. In fact, he felt that 15 minutes was more than enough since he had heard of TakeCharge, a course planning system which allows course plans to be crafted in a mere 15 minutes. Eager to try out TakeCharge, to take charge of his university life, Sherman launched TakeCharge. At the home page, Sherman is able to view his courses for next semester, current enrollment, completed courses, and exempted courses. As Sherman currently does not have any existing course plans, he decides to create a new one. Sherman starts to filter his second major by his major and track. His second major is Analytics Operational Track, which is offered by the School of Information Systems. Upon doing so, Sherman receives a message informing him of the important points he has to take note of during his planning. TakeCharge will generate out a list of course requirements by their different categories which Sherman has to clear based on his degree requirements. The list will show the number of courses that Sherman has yet to clear under each category. As Sherman clicks on the BOE category, TakeCharge will present him with a list of modules under BOE that he can clear to count towards his degree requirement. Interested to know more about the different courses, Sherman clicks on the info icon to view their respective course information. After reading the course information for OPIM 101, Management Science, Sherman found it interesting and decided to shortlist it by dragging the course into the BOE category. Apart from that, Sherman is also fascinated with the course information of OPIM 322, High Performance Warehousing and Fulfillment, and decides to shortlist it. However, when he tries to shortlist it, TakeCharge generates a prerequisite alert stating that Sherman has to first complete OPIM 201, Business Processes. However, Sherman knows that OPIM 201, Business Processes, was difficult and thus decided not to take up OPIM 322, High Performance Warehousing and Fulfillment. He continues to browse the other courses before dragging them into their respective categories. When he is almost done, Sherman realizes that he has mistakenly shortlisted IS306, Technopreneurship, instead of IS307, Technopreneurship Study Mission, under the IS-DEP segment. He went on to remove IS306, Technopreneurship, and searches for IS307, Technopreneurship Study Mission, before dragging it under the IS-DEP segment. When trying to move on to the next step, Sherman realizes that his plan will have to contain a minimum of 3 track-related modules, two additional major related modules, and also fill out all modules before he can move on to schedule his modules. Sherman proceeds on to the next step to schedule his shortlisted modules according to the semesters that he wishes to clear. TakeCharge will generate a schedule which includes all the academic semesters that students can clear their modules over a span of 4 years. It also provides Sherman with a clear visualization of the modules he had either completed, taking in progress, or uncompleted. The various modules which are available are displayed on the left panel under their specific segments. Sherman continues on to schedule the modules he wants to clear in his desired academic year and semester. Aware that he is encouraged by his senior to clear OPIM 101 Management Science during his second year and that it is a business-oriented elective BOE, Sherman proceeded to find the module and drags it into Year 2, Semester 2. As Sherman intends to do IS 102, Computer as an Analysis 2, a relatively easy module in Year 3, Semester 1, he felt that he is capable of taking more modules during that semester. He looks for IS 102, Computer as an Analysis 2, and drags it into Year 3, Semester 1. Being ambitious, he proceeds to drag more modules in. However, when he dragged the 6th module into the semester, TakeCharge will present him with an alert stating that he has already exceeded the maximum allowable CUs of 5.5 per semester. Sherman has no choice but to reschedule the 6th module in another semester. He then continues on to assign his remaining shortlisted modules over his 4 academic years at SMU. Just when Sherman thought he had completed his scheduling and wanted to proceed on to the next page, TakeCharge notifies him that some of his shortlisted modules have yet to be scheduled. Sherman went on to check and realized that he has indeed missed out adding on all the modules in the General Education segment. He added them in and proceeded on. Sherman names his newly created plan as My Plan. Feeling satisfied, he decides to share his template with his fellow peers by making his template public.